Well, that man in the cap in that video is Curtis Hayes, and he joins us now from Charlotte, North Carolina. Curtis, thank you so much for your time. That video has been seen by so many people. It's inspired so many. When you first heard that older gentleman just in such despair, what came through your mind?
What came through my mind is wow, like I'm 31, 15 years. I'm going to be him. There was so much anger and hurt in his words. And I could tell that he was getting more and more upset when we choose not to listen. So at that time, I decided to grab him because I wanted to let him know that, hey, I hear you. I understand you. But at the same time, I want to let you know that you are my elder. You are this 16-year-old man's elder. And I just wanted him to use his anger and not turn it into rage, but use his anger and turn it into passion and show us a better way to react. And
you had that 16-year-old, there were a number of young people surrounding this man. You were actively talking at this 16-year-old. He sounded incredibly grown up in the way that he reacted to your passion.
Right. When I seen him, I could tell in his face that he was young. And I asked him, how old are you? And, this was earlier in the protest, and he told me he was 16, and we had our dialogue. But, as I was having that moment with my elder, I turned around and I seen him again. And at that moment, I knew that I had to show my peers and my elder at that time, hey, look at this 16-year-old. And when I pulled him in, I wanted all of us to understand that, hey, these are 3 generations. And the way we're doing it right now is not working because we're out here year after year after year protesting and fighting for the same change that we've been fighting for so many years.
Curtis, we don't have much time, but you were describing how you've got to come up with a better way. What is that better way?
I have several courses of action. The first one, everyone has to check their peers, check them. If they are not moving for the right cause, if they are not moving for change, and they are out there causing destruction and chaos, you make sure, white man, you make sure, black man, white woman, black woman, check them, check your peers. Also, we have to continue to hold our leaders across the board, from the smallest towns to the biggest cities to all of the states, and hold our leaders accountable. Right now, we have all 50 states protesting for change. We have the whole world protesting for change. Now that we are on one accord as a human race, it is now up to our leaders to join us so that we can, again, get to that change that we've all been wanting for hundreds of years.
Curtis Hayes, an inspiration to speak to you. Anybody who hasn't seen that video, I'm sure very few people haven't, please do watch it. Curtis Hayes, thank you so much for joining us live.
Thank you so much. Good day.